Hi, I'm Nik Cox of Hughes Ellard, Director in charge of the Southampton office. Through 2015, we've seen take-up slightly under the 5-year average. This year, if we exclude all of the accommodation that's been converted to residential, and there's been a lot of that, we've only seen 250,000 square foot, which is about 50,000 square foot below the 10-year average. Since the recession in 2008, we saw a large amount of office accommodation on the market. However, nothing's been built since 2007, and due to the take-up over the last 5 years now, we are seeing a lack of good quality office accommodation. There's very little available in the current market. At the moment, people are looking for office accommodation open plan from 5 to 15,000 square foot. They want amenities and they want car parking. And at the moment, rents don't seem to be the deciding factor. Because there is such a lack of supply at the moment, rents are increasing, incentives are coming down, incentives are now half of that, and in some cases even less than they were 3 years ago. Here at Lakeside we're now seeing rents of £20 per square foot. This has gone up by £5 over the last 5 years. In Southampton we're pushing over £20 for rents now. Solent Business Park, which has always been a little bit behind the two, we're seeing rents now come up to £19.50. The parts of the south that have been popular over the last 12 months have been that where local amenities have been key. Here at Lakeside we've now seen full occupancy again, so much so our client is now speccing a refurb of another 100,000 square foot. Solent Business Park occupation has dropped to around 8%. Southampton City Centre, there's a big lack of good quality office accommodation. Take-up's been poor there, mainly driven by the lack of accommodation for people to go to. There's very little new development on the horizon, that of new build. What we're likely to see is a lot more refurbished office buildings coming back to the market. No longer will they be converted to residential accommodation. In Southampton, we'll see 100,000 square foot come out in Mountbatten House. 2 Grosvenor Square will add another 30,000 square foot onto that, which is desperately needed in our local economy. In 2016, I think the demand will drop off slightly, however the supply will increase. This is down to a number of companies refurbing office buildings to put back to the market. This will have a positive impact on the market, giving clients the opportunity to choose which office building they want to take. On a positive note, I think this will increase the rents and I think the incentives will decrease slightly.